I'm Viridiana Marquez with DRB Media Communications Digital News, and the City of Odessa held their regular scheduled meeting, and here's the story.
At the recent meeting of the Odessa City Council, a special election on May 5th, 2018 to amend the city charter to establish a one at-large member position to the City Council and entitle the mayor to vote on all matters that will be considered by the City Council was on the February 13, 2018 agenda.
My intent was to see if we could put this on the May election, just strictly due to the facts that were presented to us. Number one is that we had a petition signed. Number two is, I believe I presented tonight, that we had an agenda item in December that had that been approved, that we could have had the second reading that would allow the May election. However, we forced the petition to be signed, in which they did get a number of entries onto it, and qualified voters, et cetera, that said, yes, we want to have an election.
David Boutin, a resident of Odessa, feels that amending the City of Odessa charter is necessary.
The first and foremost is that our community has grown dramatically, and that there should be more people making decisions on behalf of a larger community. And the second thing is, I do think that there's some decisions that have been made recently that are very questionable.
The Odessa City Council at one time had an at-large member position. It was dissolved by the City Council in the early 90s. During that era, the City of Odessa and the school district had been accused of discrimination and was being monitored by the federal government.
It was a very wise council. They realized that at large was not the best thing to do, that all of the people were not being represented. And they did away with the at-large position and created District 5 at that time. Odessa was accused of a lot of discrimination. As you know, we've been under the thumb of the government with our school district and with the city, and they felt like, let's do away with the at-large position, because it does not, that position cannot represent all of the people, where single districts can.
This hot-button topic is polarizing the citizens of Odessa as well as members of the City Council.
Stop putting your self-interest, stop putting business over people. This is not about a Hispanic thing, this is not about a black thing, this is not about a white thing. This is about a dollar thing. And regardless, if you really want to get technical about it, in my district, and I'm just speaking about my district, in my district I have a large percentage of voters, I have a large percentage of retired individuals who have already put into the pot. We owe it to them to give them fair representation by developing within that area.
Odessa City Council member District 3 Barbara Graff explains in technical terms what the rules are in giving the mayor a vote or not giving the mayor a vote in the City Council.
When the mayor does not have a vote, he can talk to each and every council member, and he can share with each one of us what his direction is, what he wants to do. If a mayor can vote, then he's under the same rules that the council members are. You can only talk to one council member. You cannot talk to another. And that other council member that you talk to cannot talk to anyone else.
Agenda Item 4 failed to pass for the special election on May 5th, 2018. Some members of the City Council are hopeful that the language in this agenda item will be on the November 6th, 2018 ballot. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Danny Barrera.
Follow us, DRB Media Communications, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and now on DannyVisionEntertainment.com. For DRB Media Communications Digital News, Viridiana Marquez.